Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. So a moment now to see the story for Jonathan Kuminga.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
Now, Golden State's starting 5. A pair of shooters at the guards, Curry and Hield. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Trayce Jackson-Davis and Richard. And for Miami, Adebayo is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then it's MP. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Powell in its small forward. We've seen it already this season. MP has an elevated intent to win. Anytime he's matched up against one of the league's power teams. You know what? He loves these kind of challenges.
And let's give MP credit. He has walked the walk. The tougher the competition's been, the better they've been. This team is behind MP all the way, and the leadership he provides, they're not afraid of anybody.
So, Tim, for teams off to a really slow start, there's pressure to get it together before it's too late, and there's not enough time to make it up.
Well, it's early, so teams still have time. I think some teams have been affected by injury or just slow starts by individual players. It's not too late, but you can't wait too long either.
Hield from outside. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
What a gifted shooter. Hield is especially dangerous from the corner.
And here's MP for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Pass to Curry. Releases. Again, Golden State.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Shot from the wing, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. MP's got 8 points. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum. How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Guys, one of the more lengthy free agency sagas revolved around Jonathan Kuminga, and many thought his time was up in Golden State. He saw fewer and fewer minutes down the stretch of last season and into their playoff run. But when Kuminga tested free agency, tested potential sign and trade deals, nobody seemed to be the exact right fit. So eventually, he took the Warriors' offer. Guys, we'll see just how long this lasts, but for now, he'll continue to be in that Golden State uniform.
We'll continue to track that story. Okay, Shams, thanks for the report. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyler Hero wants to be the complete package. He said, quote, "I'm not thinking score, score, score. It's more about finding different ways to impact the game, knowing I don't have to force the issue. When I'm taking efficient shots and making the right passes, that makes us a dangerous team." Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he's... With some changes, Khalil Ware's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Powell comes in for Jaime Jaquez. And MP subbed in for Hero. On the wing, MP, guarded by Curry.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
I totally agree. That is not what they were looking for offensively.
We got Khalil Ware. Wiggins is out there with Powell. Then it's MP. And it's Mitchell in at the shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Miami. MP's shot is good.
Yeah, ring another one up. MP not messing around from deep.
Pass to Green. Outside Curry. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Curry's got the lead up to 13 now for the Warriors. And so MP will bring it up for Miami. This team is on quite a run. They're in the midst of a 14-game winning streak.
Yeah, it's been impressive. And the question now is, who can figure out a way to stop these guys? Each time out, they're finding ways to win in every imaginable way.
Green kicks to Horford. Podziemski on the wing. Clock at 6. Green, the screen, shoots. Podziemski's shot is good. Podziemski's got his third bucket of the night.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And here's MP for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. MP's got 8 here in the quarter.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You too.
Pass to Podziemski.
Draymond. Hey.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. And the basket by Horford.
A remarkable interior presence. Horford's a veteran who still has those polished post moves.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from MP.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
He's doing everything he can to keep him in this game, finding good looks.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
And the basket by MP.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And some changes here for the Heat. Adebayo is checked in for Wiggins. Fontecchio's coming in for Powell. And Hero subbed in for Mitchell. We've got 1:28 left in the first half of the game. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. On defense, the Heat. 9-point game. 6 to shoot. Here's Richard. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And I know younger players like MP don't often take mid-range jumpers, but still, it can be a useful weapon.
Warriors leading by 7. Outside Curry. Fires away from way outside. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The 3 from MP. Shoots over Jackson Davis. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Yeah, you love Adebayo chasing the basketball and running down that offensive board.
Curry crashes inside.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
The Heat have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. MP's got 29.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Here's Curry, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Defending Curry, you just never know when he's going to pull up off the dribble. He keeps you guessing.
MP, that's for 2. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, 1 apiece.
Well, you've got 2 teams, 1 from each conference, trying to reach that upper echelon. Should be an interesting matchup.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break.
Sometimes it takes everyone on your roster. Guys have to come in, play their roles, and execute.
Yeah, impressive performance. And what better time than... And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half, a pair of shooters at the guards, Curry and Hield. Trayce Jackson-Davis out there with Jonathan Kuminga and Richard. Tim, at one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective.
Yeah, you can throw that lob wherever you want to. Kuminga's going to rise to the occasion and get his hands on it.
Here's MP. Right through contact, MP.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
Pass to Jackson-Davis. Curry looking it over. The rebound by Tyler Hero.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
I've always admired the impact that Steph Curry, Tim, has made on this game, and not only at this level, but at every level. With that in mind, do shooters train differently in part because of him?
Yeah, I believe they do, Kevin, but you've got to beware. This is a guy that's often imitated, rarely replicated. He is so special, but I think guys need to add escape dribbles, the sidestep dribble, and certainly deep shooting off the dribble. That's where Steph Curry has impacted the modern shooter.
That's good advice. MP against Curry. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
And last season, the Heat trading away Jimmy Butler. Tim, that ended a memorable stretch with some terrific wins.
Yeah, playoff Jimmy emerged in South Beach, a trip to the finals in 2020 as a 5 seed, and again in 2023 as an 8 seed. Underdog runs that highlighted this team's competitive will.
Here's Jackson-Davis.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
MP passes to Hero. Back to MP. And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Curry with the bounce pass. Jackson-Davis finds Kuminga. Curry wide open. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. And that's 20 points for Stephen Curry.
And how many times have we seen this play out? Curry just on a mission. Unstoppable tonight.
Hits the three-point bomb. MP's got the lead up to 5 now for Miami. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Oh yeah, I remember you. Always doubted on the kid. What they tend to do. It turns on motivation. What they said to you.
And the Warriors with some changes. Draymond Green comes in for Trayce Jackson-Davis. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Stephen Curry. Warriors trail by 5. Here's Podziemski. And Adebayo sends it back.
Adebayo with a tremendous wingspan right there, showing you what a lockdown defender looks like.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Outside, Kuminga. Pass to Hield. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Miami leading by 5. MP finds a gap. And that one is good. MP's got 50 points.
What a burst from MP. Those young, fresh legs allowing him to get through just that little bit of contact.
Now Green, the 3. Jaquez with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
MP, no good. Warriors trail by 7. And Hield with the basket on the assist by Kuminga. Hield's got 7 points.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
Connects again from distance.
And, guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. MP getting it done for Miami. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. And we'll be back with you shortly. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Regain control. Come on now. Every pass, every possession. Play with a purpose. We've talked about this, all right? Solid plays.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. They've got MP. Wiggins is out there with Khalil Ware. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Mitchell in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Horford dishes to Curry. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Curry's got 22.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
MP strong inside.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Green. Back to Curry. 9 feet out. Wow! Magical moves inside from Steph Curry.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Here's MP, and it's Miami with another.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
Curry outside. Oh, Curry so accurate from three-point range.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Here's MP. Makes it off the glass. MP's got 59 points.
Timeout. That's just a great possession. MP scoring in the paint.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Davion Mitchell. And the Warriors also making a change. Trayce Jackson-Davis is checked in for Al Horford. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
And Allie, thanks so much. Pass to Moody. Oh, what a move! And he figures it out with the lay-in.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
MP outside. Shoots the 3. Good! Another from 3.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
In all those great shooting performances from Klay Thompson, well, this night belongs right there with them.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Norman Powell comes in for Khalil Ware. And it's Tyler Hero in for Andrew Wiggins.
And Curry having some fun out there right now. This is the competitive environment he loves.
The drive by MP. Count it!
Oh, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
And stolen by MP. All alone, and MP jets right back to the rack.
Oh, I miss having those young legs. MP taking full advantage in transition.
Curry fires. The three doesn't go.
Yeah, I think he forced that a little bit there. Should have tried for a higher percentage look from the three.
Then it misses. Warriors trail by 8. Got it to go off the glass.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Healed outside. Powell with the steal. MP. Good on the basket.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Golden State running out of time. Curry can't get the three.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Connects again from distance.
And that is a three that will put him in the record books.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
15 threes for MP, passing that record from Klay Thompson back in 2018, an all-time performance. Boy, how lucky are we?
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense.
He got it again. Sensational.
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in an NBA game. All time. He is knocking down everything.
It's truly one of the greatest games in league history. He cannot miss.
73. What a number. Tying Wilt, Doncic, and David Thompson. Only Wilt and Kobe have more in a single game.
That's good from Stephen Curry. Here's MP.
Get on MP.
Takes the three. Green rips down the board.
Basket. Get the perimeter.
And so it's the Heat winning this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
Now let's go courtside with Jennifer Quintana.
A truly exceptional performance tonight here, MP. You break 70 points and your team wins the game. What's next?
Oh, wow. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. I'm going to let myself enjoy this one for an hour or two.
That's all?
Yeah, and then it's back to business.
No rest for the weary?
Oh, come on.